Here we go. Oh, I'm tabbed out. Congrats, Yori. That's awesome, dude. Stoked for you.
You smell that salt?
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Thank you for the good luck. I shall need it. You know, I should really just spend like a day and learn the modern route for this game and save like 10 minutes every marathon. But then we'd skip this whole tutorial section. What's up, Ernesto? How you doing, dude? Beat it, but why isn't the emote popping up? Why isn't the emote not popping up? You mean why isn't the emote popping up? It is. I see it. The game is actually a banger though, real talk.
Is anyone out there?
Just had B recently play it for the first time. She would 100%ed it. She can attest. Actually good game. It's surprisingly better than you think it is. It is better than you think it would be considering what it is. It's not like a masterpiece 10 out of 10 or nothing, but for a collectathon platformer game, it's pretty good. It has been solid. Glad to hear you're doing well.
What? What do you want from me? I'm a brown kid. Do I look like I got...
I'm Bing Chiling. Taking a brief break from Halo Reach because Legendary has been tearing me a new boy hole. I cheated there briefly. If you just do a really small jump across that barrel, there's a Scooby snack you can collect through the barrel. You're supposed to get the helmet and then break the barrel, but I ain't doing all that. Yeah, the cheese stuff is fun. She did some speedrun skips. She couldn't help herself. She didn't do GGS though. Woohoo! The loading screen makes you crazy? Why is that, bro? It's a good loading screen. Now I know what a rubber band feels like. What's uncanny about it, bro? It's a cartoon dog. I saw an image the other day of Scooby Doo in real life. This is a Great Dane that like was painted to look like Scooby Doo. It was weird. That's uncanny.
Looking for shortcuts? There ain't no shortcuts around here. Take the long way around.
Looking for shortcuts? There ain't no shortcuts around here. Take the long way around and like it. That's funny because in the 80% route that I don't do, there is a huge skip there that you do. There is definitely a shortcut there. Feel like Scooby's gonna jump scare you in the load screen? Huh? I should do it? Well, I have to learn it. That's the hard part. I gotta actually spend like a day or two and sit down and learn it. But I got other more important things to do. Boo doo boo doo. Boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo. A day or two, goddamn. Look, man, I'm a busy guy. I'm busy getting completely annihilated in Halo Reach. I checked the leaderboard the other day and that 240 I got is like 40th place. Which is actually not that bad for placements. But I'm like, damn, that means people did not spend that much time getting good at this game. Because Legendary is just too brutal. So a bunch of people probably did like one run and were like, nah, fuck this. I don't blame them. Indeed, these nuts. Scooby Doo. Sometimes he's Scooby Doo. I think I'll get like 15th. I don't know what times people have. I want a good time, but I have no idea how long it'll take me to get what I perceive to be a good time. Even the world record, like, yeah, sure, it has a really good NA, but there's like deaths in it. There's like a minute and a half long death revert on POA in world record. '15th would be cool though. I have no idea what kind of time I want to get in Ledge. We'll see. I'll have to play it more and then make a goal time. And then we'll do CE. Thank you. Reach world record incoming. Yeah, I just need to do only that for the next 6 months and then I got it easy. Easy clap. I think if I was ever gonna get a world record in a Halo speedrun though, it would probably either be Reach or ODST. Those do seem like they're the less competitive Halos, or I guess 4 or 5. I've already had an infinite record before, but that one I could obviously get. Because no one runs it. Same thing with 4 and 5, I guess. We're talking like the ones that people actually care about. Reach and ODST are way more likely. CE 3 and 2 are like all super optimized. Be a crazy grind. Rather get recorded Scooby, SMH. Saltylicious, I hope you're watching, my friend. I hope you're enjoying. I didn't explain it, but there was a gate earlier that I just literally walked through at a 45-degree angle. It's a one-way short, well, it's not a one-way shortcut, it's a shortcut. And we went through the shortcut the wrong direction by just clipping through a wall. And now we, well, basically we're trying to get 3 inventions. And once we have those 3 inventions, we can beat the game. And we're speedrunning to the first invention, which is the helmet. But the fastest way to get there is to do that shortcut backwards. And then do these levels backwards. So the next like 4 levels are all done in reverse order. Like you're doing them from end to start. Because you skip so much of the game with that little glitch that you actually have to go backwards to go get to where you want to go. The run is really easy for like the first 20 minutes. And then it gets ridiculously difficult. I keep missing a bunch of Scooby snacks. It's not good. I need those. Ow, rude ass. We already got 1 invention, which is the double jump. Next, we're gonna get the helmet. And then we get the ground pound, and then we can beat the game. There's actually like 7 inventions in the game. Actually, maybe 8. But in the speedrun, you only get those 3. Those are exactly what you need to beat the final boss. Okay. Oopsies. Rip bozo. Scooby fell off. There we go. Jesus. 69. Nice. Okay, now we are finally not going backwards anymore. This is the level that has the helmet on it. The record for this is 14 minutes. Yep. Here's a very different route. I still do the route that I learned in like 2016, actually 2018, when I first got into speedrunning. Because I have never bothered to learn the new one. So I grab way more Scooby snacks than I need to, and I don't do like 4 or 5 tricks. There's a trick that lets you store the warp gate, like the teleporter, the fast travel thing. Lets you store it in your menu so you could use it wherever you want. But it's really, really jank. And then there's also like a couple of other skips. Like now that I got the helmet, I'm gonna go through Fishy, but you can actually do a skip that skips all the way through Fishy. You don't do any of these levels. I just don't know it. It's a bit more complicated than the ones that I do in this run. You have to like void out to the bottom of a fish level and then wrong warp to the end. But that means you have to collect significantly less Scooby snacks. Because there's a snack at the end of this that you just skip. That's like 500 snacks. Oh, not Scooby. The Pink Panther game. I got you. I think the speedrun for this game is like 17 minutes though, actually. Boom, boom, boom. I should learn fishy skip though, because these levels suck. These levels suck, and I'm pretty sure you could do fishy skip and not do EG. It's like the new skip. I forget what it's called. You say the GameCube controller is good or whack? My hands are big, and the GameCube controller is too small for my big hands. Especially the D-pad, that shit is tiny. I love the triggers though, they're very fun and tactile. I like a good clacky trigger. You can hear your fucking neighbor playing GameCube through the walls. I love that. And honestly, the face button locations and designs are not bad. It's just small. I have the same problem with the PlayStation controllers. They're just tiny. They got big hands. You know what they say about big hands? Controllers suck. That's what they say. Same problem there. That's what I'm saying, bro. But like, I'm not born right because I neither have small enough hands to enjoy the GameCube controller, nor big enough hands to enjoy the Duke. Like the OG Xbox controller, bro, that thing is ginormous. If you can comfortably use the Duke, then you should be playing in the NFL. Because you're a giant. You're a giant human. You love Melee, but you hate playing it with a GameCube controller? Yep. I get you. Yeah, it's not very ergonomic. Scooby! This level reminds you of the SpongeBob game? Well, you'll be shocked to realize that this game is made by the same devs. THQ Nordic. This is the game they made right before Battle for Bikini Bottom. Makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Two really good licensed 3D platformer collectathons, back to back. SpongeBob is probably objectively a better game, but I like this game more. I like the fact that they're like, okay, even though it's a licensed game, it doesn't have to be bad. We could actually make a good game. Yeah, it must have been like a couple years earlier. So this has been closer to like the middle of the life cycle of the PS2, and then I think Battle for Bikini Bottom is near the end. Or maybe this was near the beginning and that Battle for Bikini Bottom is near the middle. I don't quite remember. I was a small child at the time. And I'm no historian. Can't remember what day of the week it is, let alone what happened 10 years ago. Sly Cooper's dope. I never played 2 or 3 though, so I don't know if they're any good, but I like Sly Cooper. I remember it being fun. I'm a big PS2 guy. No, Scoobert! Sly Cooper is like my shit, bro. I gotta play those again. Does it ever get PC ports? I don't think so, no. I know like Spyro did. And Crash. I don't think Sly Cooper ever did. There's an invisible fishnet? Oh my god, I got scammed, bro. There's an invisible fishnet there. That only exists on this version of the game. It's like the 1.0 release. You can use it to get all these snacks early. But the boats in this game are kind of ass, bro. The water could just hit you through the floor of the boat. If like the water's in certain heights and the boat is in certain spots. So you'll do literally nothing wrong and just die to the boat. That happened a lot to me actually. It was pretty funny. There we go. Excuse me. Pardon me. Speedrunner coming through. It's okay. We will have a good GGS, obviously. First try. We're not quite there yet, but when we get there. So we have the helmet and we have the double jump. We're like 1 room away from the ground pound. But we need 850 snacks. So we gotta collect like as many as we can. You collect a lot of fucking Scooby snacks in this route. Whoa, camera. What is this, DMC1? That's not till next game, bro. Yeah. In this section, you have to race the power up to the top. And if you're too slow, it'll go all the way back down to the bottom. So you try to like dash past the enemies without actually hitting them. Makes it a lot easier. I did it really safe and pressed it before only like hitting the last 3 boxes. If you're like a god gamer, then you press the button to send the elevator up and then get all of the boxes. Because it's an auto scroller basically. There we go, got the ground pound. Now we have everything we need to beat the game. We just have to go do it. But in order to get to the final boss, you're supposed to go do all the seaside levels, then fight Redbeard, the Redbeard boss fight. And that'll give you some bats that spawn in a section coming up. And then you're supposed to go all the way through all the graveyard levels and fight green ghosts, which gives you the umbrella. And then you're supposed to use both of those combined to get to the final boss. But we're not going to do any of that. Thank you, B. Instead, we're going to do Redbeard skip and then green ghost skip. There's a shortcut here that puts you near the end of the game. You actually can get to the shortcut without having ground pounds. That's the new skip. But it's like hyper ass and super difficult and takes a lot of practice, and I have not practiced, so. Instead, we do it the old-fashioned way. I still need that 850 snacks, though. Okay, in this room, there's Shaggy, and you can like throw him up. Like you eat him and throw him up like any good dog. But we're not gonna do that because we don't need Shaggy. We're a strong, independent doggo. Instead, we're gonna jump off the walls and get this key without him. And then this is normally where the bats would spawn after you beat the Redbeard boss fight. But they're not gonna spawn here because we didn't beat the Redbeard fight. But we don't give a fuck because we're gonna climb the walls. This is Redbeard skip. So the geometry is shaped weird on the walls. And if you get into like a wedge, you can land for a brief moment and get your jumps back. So I'm like jumping into pretty specific spots on the wall and getting my jumps back. And then I could just skip the whole thing. But I am washed. I'm not getting into the wedges up here. Oh god, this is not a good sign for GGS. This is the easy skip. There we go. That's GG. That's Redbeard skip, or RBS. This is GGS. So you're supposed to go up this elevator fan. Oh! No way, bro. I literally hit the first cycle and got bad RNG on the bat. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm just a god now, apparently. The skip is really hard. I didn't make it seem that hard. You basically do that little wall wedging there, but you have to do it 3 times in a row and land on top of the thing. That was really good. That has actually taken me like an hour before in a marathon. That trick is really hard. But I literally hit it on the first ever attempt. And I was so fast that I hit the bat early and fell off. That was a really good skip. And then I hit it again, like right away. That was a good GGS. I was scared because Redbeard skip is easier and I had a way harder time, but that was easy clap. Guess the practice been paying off. Alan Wake DLC out tomorrow. Yo, Pog. You're gonna want to play that like ASAP. Let's go. So we hate Shaggy here. We don't fuck with Shaggy. All my friends hate Shaggy. If you don't hate Shaggy, you're not my friend. So we're just gonna leave him here to hang above this shark. Because saving him from the shark is slow. Walls in this game are quite the suggestion. That is going to remain true in this next room. So this is the room where the final boss is. Final boss on the other side of this wall. Normally you're supposed to press this button on the left side and go through the door. But there's like a cutscene there that's slow and you don't want to watch that, so you just go right through the wall. This also skips the whole first phase of the boss, which is nice. Unfortunately, it breaks the boss music, and that's really sad because the boss music's actually really good. We just get like generic mansion music instead. Oopsies. Time ends when the mastermind gets hit into the laser. His spawning location though is random, so he can spawn really close or really far away from the laser. That's really far away. And the camera's busted because I went into the boss fight the wrong way. Oh god. The laser's not on. Please. Please, laser. He teleported away! I got scammed. I got fucking scammed. And he spawned really far away again. Hit the laser. GG. I got scammed. I lost so much time at the end.
Shocking.